Hello everyone and welcome to the 2020 edition of the Cubica AMF Bowling Promotion Cup. We're here at Redbowl in the town of Angers Sud, France, which translates to Angers South, which is a beautiful city about 200 miles southwest of Paris. I'm Bruce Hall and I'll be your commentator for the international version of these matches. You're watching two mixed doubles teams warm up for our first of 4 matches in this mixed doubles competition. It'll be a Baker-style format, and the 3 teams that will be competing are the French team and then 2 different world teams. And of course, the Baker format means that each bowler on the team will alternate frames, and you can see here who will be bowling which frame. If we look at the French team, that consists of Alexandra Lopez and Valentin Saulnier, and they're bowling against the world team 1, which is Cynthia, Frendo, Duca, and Sergio Braga, who's up now. So World Team 1 will be kicking us off. We're bowling on a high-scoring pattern, the neon pattern, which is a 12.9 to 1, 43-foot, 24.76 mil pattern. And Serge takes full advantage in his very first shot and sweeps the rack. Look at that, right over about the maybe 19th board, one board to the right of 4th arrow. Gets it out pretty far to maybe the 7 or 6 board, and that ball turns up and strikes beautifully. Great shot there. Now here's the first frame for Team France. And this would be Alexandra Lopez throwing an idle pro. Ball I know well. And look at that beautiful release. Great line position and perfect strike for Alexandra. Perfect through 2 so far for these teams. And you can see how she's right over the 2nd arrow, playing pretty much right up the track. Very straightforward game, very accurate, great arm swing, and right there to the pocket. And here comes Valentin Saulnier, and watch the release on this young man. We watched him in the singles, and a very, very powerful game here. That's a Storm Axiom he's throwing. And gets through it very cleanly. And similar line. Look at the messenger take out the 10-pin. Bowler's best friend. Great shot for Valentin there. A little bit late to the pocket. When you have this much power, it doesn't matter. Look at the head pin over to the sidewall. Scouting its way over and taking out that 10-pin. And Valentin likes it, as he should. So here's our first look at Cynthia Frendo Duca. Left-hander throwing a hypercell fused. Another ball I know well and love. And let's see her form. Playing on the left side of the lane, the only lefty in this competition. Very nice shot there. Turn up a little bit, and unfortunately a flat 7. Throwing that fused, that's a ball that will get down the lane and give her, hopefully, a lot of back end. Didn't quite get enough on this shot. Right over the 3rd arrow. Pretty good shot, just didn't make the corner and couldn't get that corner pin out. Now to the plastic ball for the spare. And cross lane. And left-handed version of the right-handed 10-pin, and unfortunately pulls it a little bit, goes by the 7-pin. And I'm sorry to say she's the first left-hander ever in the history of bowling to miss the 7-pin. Certainly I've never missed any, but unfortunately it's easy on the left side. You get a little bit of early hook because of those right-handed heads. And a very easy pin to miss as a left-hander. So let's see if Sergey can get the world team back on the strike train here. And he's throwing that phantom. You can see he's got the tape around his fingers to get that maximum lift through the shot. 2-hander. Watch him cup that wrist. Teed up for all the power he can muster. And gets through the shot out to about the 6th board. That great shot there. That was, I think, even further right than his last shot on that lane. But look at it, Langer out there. That's got to be about 50 feet before it makes its turn. So he's getting quite a bit of power through that back end. You see the ball ends up behind maybe the 8-pin or even the 7-pin. So, and let's see if Team France can stay perfect here. Here's Alexandra. Beautiful shot right up the track last time to strike. And let's see what she can do here. And another great shot. And another perfect strike. It would mean 3 in a row for France. Beautiful shot there for Alexandra. Watch this arm swing, nice and straight. Beautifully aligned, everything square. Boy, textbook right there for Alexandra. Great shot. And let's see if Valentin can keep things perfect here for France. Again, we have the COVID protocol in place. You see quite a bit of tournaments and competitions where you wear that mask up to your shot. You can take it down, and legal to take it down for your shot, but once the shot is completed, once you step off the approach, you have to replace the mask. So he gets that out a little bit. Wow, slap 10 for Valentin. That wasn't quite as right as Serge's shot is going on that lane, but look at this roll, look at this turn through the pins, slap 10. Wonderful shot there, and all that power being delivered to that 10 pin. So here's Cynthia. Let's see what she can do in this frame. Left a weak 7 last time and missed it. That's a pull a little bit, and can she get this? Oh, look at that. Give her the strike. She can't believe it. She didn't see it happen. That easily could have been a baby split, and she didn't want to leave another 7 pin, so she got it right. And it goes up, and watch this roll forward, and it goes. Wow, and that's for a double for the French team. Excuse me, for the world team, and that was a very important strike as it turned out with that open. And the France perfect through 4. Very important to get that strike on the board there. And here's Serge. Now Serge, age 47. Boy, you'd never know it the way he throws it. Beautiful shot there. Get it up. And another strike for Serge. Great shot. And the world team hanging in there. Staying in this match. This one not quite, maybe out to 7, maybe 8 or 7 board, but it turns up, and look at that ball just take no prisoners as it plows through that pocket. Great shot there. Now, can Alexandra stay perfect on her 3rd shot? As you can see, the ladies on the right lane, the men on the left. And let's see if Alexandra can make another great shot right up the track here. And get it out. Boom! 3 perfect shots for Alexandra. Absolutely no doubt about that one, which gives France the front 5. And looking very strong. Here we go. I mean, this could have been I think this is an absolute carbon copy of her other shots and the exact same result. Boy, such a simple game and great fundamentals, and just shows you what you can do if you can repeat in this sport. And here's Valentin, age 23, from France. And good shot, right in the zone, and gets the mixer that time. Blows the rack. Great shot there by Valentin. A little higher than a mixer, maybe. This just shreds the rack. And boy, he's got room in the pocket. He's got room on the lane. And the France team, front 6. I hate to say it, but almost a must-strike situation here for Cynthia. She got lucky last time and threw the beak to carry the 2-pin. Let's see if she can get back in the pocket. And good shot there, no doubt about that one. Great shot. We've only seen 1 miss, 1 non-strike shot so far in this Baker tournament. This little Baker match we're having here. And a little bit high, but we'll take it. Great shot. And here's Serge. Can he extend the French streak to 5 in a row? And again, he's got that tape around the fingers to get all he can to get through the shot. Turn it up. Ooh, a little bit high. I think he might have gotten that one a little bit slow. And it turned up a little hard on him to leave the 3, 6, 10. And that's going to put them in a bit of a hole against France. be probably somewhere in the 40-pin deficit range. And very important that Serge convert here. Yeah, look, I think it went to a weak ball and straight at it. Very nice spare there. It's going to be a 35-pin advantage now for Team France. And I think the main question is, can they close the deal and get to 300 here? Because they both have such a wonderful look, both Alexandra and Valentin. And let's see if she can make her fourth, basically perfect shot here, Alexandra. Absolutely. No question about that one. Great shot once again. Boy, just danger. Alexandra, 24 years old. And look at this. You could lay those shots over each other. They're exactly the same. Very accurate. Throwing the ball wonderfully there. And that would be the front seven for France. 45-pin lead. And let's see if Valentin can keep this alive. He'll be finishing on this lane. And first order of business is to get this strike to go for the front eight. I love his mask there. It's the French flag. Valentin with a high series of 847 and a member of the French national team. That's a little bit inside, but dead flush. Great shot. Front eight for France. And look out. So the maximum that the world team can shoot here is 245. And the French team already in the 260s. So unfortunately, I think that the world team, even though they strike again, great shot there by Cynthia. Even though the world team is lined up, they've missed twice, and unfortunately that may just put them out of the match. And good shot there by Cynthia. Got a little bit in on the oil, but it just sat there. And that fused reads the oil very well. And now let's see if Serge can get this in the pocket. It's a slow two-hander here. And good release, good shot. Turn it up. Ooh, ring 10 there. And I think that's going to just about do it for the match. The only question now is, can the French team close this out and kick off these Baker matches with 300? There's a World 2 team, which has someone you may have heard of, Daria Payok, and we'll be seeing them next in these matches. And her partner will be Matthew Magro from Malta. And he goes, and goes by the 10-pin there. Rather academic at this point. It's really just a matter of, can the French team come through and shoot 300? So here's Alexandra's fifth shot. She's made 4 perfect shots. Can she go 5 for 5 here and set up Valentin to close this out for the 300? Got to be a little nervous thinking about it. But very good timing. Got through it well. Out a little bit and dead flush. Unbelievable. 5 perfect shots for Alexandra. Very nice hand from the crowd here. Again, we watch this shot. It's an overlay of the last 4. And beautiful, beautiful form. And she gets it done. Never a doubt on any of those. I mean, you could really tell how lined up you are by what kind of strikes you're throwing in every shot. For Alexandra, dead flush in the pocket. You can see Valentin had a messenger, he had a slap 10, he had he ripped one rack and flushed one. But Alexandra, absolutely perfect. Can Valentin come up with 3 here to kick these doubles matches off with 300? And here we go. Pretty good shot. Oh, flat 10. Oh, great run by the French team there. I think he got it in a little bit. He was hoping. Yeah, he got it in the oil a little bit, just not quite enough, and it just wouldn't make the corner. That's okay. Oh, disappointment. But still a wonderful showing here by the French team. And looks like Valentin is not going to switch over to his spare ball. He's going to go ahead and flatten out this Storm Axiom for this 10-pin. And does it perfectly. It's a la Norm Duke. He got away from a special spare ball and just flattens out his hand and goes straight at these spares. So 279 possible for the French team, and a wonderful showing. The French team really making a statement here in this first match. And they will be up against the World 2 team next, so we'll be seeing Daria Payok against this team. That should be a very interesting match to watch and call. And there's kicks the 10 that time. Could have used that shot last time. And 279 for the French team. Wonderful game for Alexandra and Valentin there. And now Cynthia will wrap things up on our first Baker's match. Again, we'll be bringing you 4 of these matches, 3 qualifying matches and 1 final. And Cynthia just wrapping up the 10-pin, the 10th frame here. And beautiful shot there. Really lined up. Cynthia had that flat 7, and she went through the beak for a 2-pin carry, and every other shot has been dead in the pocket. So another beautiful shot there. She's pretty deep. It's her own 3rd arrow. So she's definitely playing not a lot of hook on the lane, straight up the oil pattern, and just pretty much striking at will at this point. 213 maximum for the World Team 1 here. And another beautiful shot. Oh, a little bit high. Oh, 6-8. Oh, that's not a good reward for what looked like a pretty good shot, but still academic. Looking at 2-0, either 202 or 201 for the World Team 1 against France's 279 in our opening match. And Bruce Hall here, and we'll be back for the second of these matches coming up, so stay tuned to our YouTube channel. Thanks, everyone.